Hey, welcome back to Charitable Gifts of Real Estate to Nonprofits. This is all about nonprofits, how we are changing the world by giving back through the sale of real estate. This is something that's been going on since 1917, but I'll talk about that as we go through this slideshow. So, I'll introduce myself. My name is Sam Silver. I'm with exp Realty. I've been in the real estate business for over 18 years. I give back to heroes in my community. 20% of my gross comes back to my heroes when they buy or sell a house. And I learned about this charitable gifts of real estate to nonprofits about 6 months ago. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to share with you. I'm excited to connect with nonprofits that maybe don't know about this and need to know about charitable gifts of real estate to nonprofits. So here we go. This is a warning. You cannot unlearn the truth. Now, what you do with it is up to you. But you're not going to be the same after you learn about what we're doing with charitable gifts of real estate. Real estate is hot and fundraising is not. What would your nonprofit do with $550,000? Think about that. Why $550,000? The average donation of equity from a charitable gift of real estate. This is Cami C.E. Baker's new book, Real Estate is Hot, Fundraising is Not. As written in his foreword for Real Estate is Hot, Fundraising is Not, this is Dr. Russell James from Texas Tech University. He talks about the disease is inertia and fear is the cure. You're reading right now what we're talking about. Real estate is hot and fundraising is not. He says, I am a numbers guy who teaches tax law and publishes research in economic journals. My research and analysis, massive data sets covering hundreds of thousands of people and charities. The numbers are clear, transformational, philanthropy, easy for me to say, comes from major assets like real estate, but numbers aren't the problem. The problem is action. And people can understand the idea and nod their heads at the numbers, but then they do nothing. They don't act. And that's why I said the disease is inertia and fear, the cure. You are reading it right now. Real estate is hot and fundraising is not. There are 1.5 million nonprofits in the US. Less than 0.5% take real estate. Would a nonprofit take $500 versus $500,000? What do you think? Think about that. Most nonprofit would rather take $500 versus $500,000. There are 3 ways donors can help nonprofits from the proceeds of real estate. 1, the donor can sell the real estate and get the proceeds to the nonprofit world. The donor pays capital gain taxes. The nonprofit receives the least amount of donation. The donor has the least amount of tax write-off. This is the most inefficient way with the least benefits to all involved. Oh, hold on a second. It looks like it's not letting me continue. Give me a sec. Okay. I guess I got to do that. The worst way. Now, number 2, the benefited, or the number 2, second, easy for me to say. The second way of doing this is the benefiting nonprofit can take the real estate for themselves. Nonprofit would be required to pay off mortgages, give cash to donors if requested, and grant proceeds to other nonprofits if necessary. The nonprofit would be responsible for maintenance, upkeep, water, sewage, taxes, any unforeseen circumstances, including acts of God, and the sale process, all of which requires time, money, and risk. 99.9% of nonprofits will not do this. This is the hardest way. Reasons 99.9% of nonprofits are missing out on massive funding. They have no expertise in real estate, nor a dedicated real estate team. No capital for easy for me to say, upfront expenses, long-term holding fees, nor the unknown cost. Real estate diverts their attention, creating mission drift. They have heard of or have had bad experiences. Some will accept real estate, but on a limited basis. Majority have restrictive gift acceptance policies. Overall, it is simply too risky. The real reason is because they don't know about option 3. Now, the 0.0076% of nonprofits that take real estate are Nature Conservancy, American Relief Foundation, they help children in need, Cars for Kids, Free Wheelchair Admission, Helping Feet, San Diego Foundation, Student Reach, realestatedonation.org, Real Estate with Causes, Helping Hands of America, Giving Block, DAB, Real Estate for Charity. Those are ones that already do it. Number 3, you can utilize real agents of change in our team of experts like myself. It's risk-free. There's no out-of-pocket expenses to handle the transaction. Capital available to enhance the value of property. Bargain sales is available. You pay off mortgages. Cash back to donor when requested. Donor receives a full array of tax benefits immediately. Nonprofit will receive the maximum donation. 100% of the 1.5 million nonprofits eligible for this program. It's a win-win-win-win. Now, our team of experts includes specialized nonprofit. This is the solution. They take title and financial responsibility. There's no risk. There's no out-of-pocket expenses. No need to accept real estate, just benefit from the proceeds. Allowing any nonprofit to benefit from gifts of real estate. Now, other nonprofits are doing this. $9 billion a year is being donated. $550,000 is the average donation. 18,000 donations a year. Now, your donors do not know they can benefit, are on other donors list, are looking for tax deductions, are eager to leave legacy, are planning their planned giving. Donations of real estate come from your nonprofit. We do all the rest. Real estate can be donated anywhere in the country. It can be any size. It can be any type except for timeshares. We create funding right now. We find funding for later this year. We create a pipeline of funding from donations of real estate for generations to come. Here's a $15 million multifaceted gift of real estate to a university. Here's a $1.7 million real estate sales funds to MLK Community Center endowment. These are real donations of real estate to nonprofits. $7.5 million was donated to charity. Lafayette home. It was a Lafayette home sale. This is one of the biggest one. Arizona Community Foundation receives assets valued at $129 million. Wow, that would be a really nice commission. Real estate hot, fundraising not. These are nonprofits that have benefited from real estate donations. Some of these you may recognize. Most of these you probably recognize. Here's some more. Here's educational institutes. Now what's next? Don't waste time. Time is of the essence. We got to go. Do your research. www.therock.com/documents. Communication is the key. Cami C.E. Baker is the president of Real Agents to Change. There's her contact information. Alan Miles is a VP of Real Agents to Change. There's his contact information. Just take the funding. And by the way, if you're curious, you can go to takethefunding.com, takethefunding.com to learn more. Number 5, do what you were created to do and make a difference. Here's your links. I'm not going to go through them because they're all therock.com/facts, donations, property evaluation, chapter 1, Real Agents and Change. Oh, that's a Facebook group. And Cami Baker, that's her LinkedIn. Rockstar.com. Real Agents to Change podcast interview. If you're a nonprofit, we'll do a podcast interview to let your donors know that you accept gifts of real estate. We collaborate with real estate agents of change. The goal is $1 billion a year to nonprofits just like you. I think I'm stuck. Give me a second. And let's see. I don't know what happened. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me stop sharing and see what happened here. Oh, that looks like that's the end. So go to takethefunding.com, takethefunding.com, or you can call me directly, 661-418-REAL, 661-418-7325. I would love to teach you more about how your charity, your nonprofit, and your realtor can also win, win, win. That's the way we do it. So thank you so much for watching, and I have to go and make it a fantastic day. Once again, Sam Silver, exp Realty, 661-621-5340. For those that are watching now, thank you so much. For those that are watching later, thank you so much for taking the time and coming back here to watch this important slideshow. So bye for now. Make it a great weekend. Happy National Dog Day. And bye for now.